Yo, yo, yo. Troops, let's go. First comment in here, bro. And I appreciate the like. I know that was you. Let's see if I can get something in here. Some music up here. Yo, yo, yo. It's good, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, Ivan. How's it going? How's it going? Technically afternoon for me. I don't know what time you're looking at, but I'm gonna try to get some lo-fi up here. Let's see. Let's chill lo-fi. Alright, let's get this started. Waiting for chat to fill up a little bit. LA? Nasty. You live in the city. You in the city. You guys let me know how the music is. If you can hear it, if it's too loud, if it's too low. New York, New Jersey. Let's go. Alright, wiping the dust off this bad boy. Alright, let's see. Let's see what AMC. Alright, so just to start this off, we're gonna wait for chat to fill up a little bit, but obviously the market is getting slaughtered. The S&P down to 390 right now. AMC not holding up the best, but not looking terrible. Down about 4% on the day. I believe GameStop was just hanging sideways. Let me see. GameStop is actually green. Wow, GameStop, yeah. I think GameStop's ready to go, to be honest. At least really soon. Make sure this is gonna show up. YouTube gives me issues here and there. Let's mute this tab. Alright, guys. Pop you guys right here. Let me know if that music's too loud for you. So the CPI data was released. Inflation's up about 9% again. I believe the worst it has been for like 40 years or something crazy. Let's see. Alright. Let's check it out. GameStop, 100,000 shares available to borrow. 42.31% are DRS'd already. Free float locked on GameStop. A lot of people are DRSing their shares on GameStop. Let's see. Options chain is actually looking nasty. 107,000 calls out of the money for the 17th expiration. Let's see. Short exempts a little low for the 9th. Let's check out what happened here for yesterday. I'm interested to see because, so you look at the S&P, right? The S&P 500, and you'll see that it has this sort of like triple top scenario. Now, I'm not in the most ideal situation, guys, right? I'm not recording on my computer, but right, it has that. And then if you take a look at AMC as well and GameStop, it has the same exact thing. Except there's one difference here, right? GameStop and AMC haven't broken to the downside. They're still in the channel, while the SPY made a heavy break to the downside. This just gives me another addition to think that we may have found a bottom, may or may not have found a bottom on AMC and GameStop, keeping in mind that cost to borrow is creeping up a lot. So I doubt they want to keep pushing this thing down. Let's see, 500,000 shares available to borrow for AMC. For some reason, it doesn't tell you how many shares are locked on this. Let's see. The fee is hovering between 16 and 25%, it looks like, on Stock Tracker. Holy smokes. Guys, if we see something happen on AMC, check out this options chain. That is a boatload for the 17th. Hopefully we can take it. That's disgusting. But right now the puts are in control. 120,000 in the money compared to 7,000 for calls. Check out the looks like the first step be close above 15 bucks. That'd be major. That'd bring 76,000 calls. Let's see, up here. Short exists have been dying down for AMC as well. They went from about 100,000, 100,000, 200, 500, 220, 150, 200, 300, and then now down to 60, 50, 80, 40, 50. So it seems like things are starting to go quiet. Let's check Twitter. And Elon Musk movie theaters was nice. I want him to just say something straight up, like just tweet AMC or something crazy. Fairly working on some. Let's see. What is this margin call 2 p.m. thing that's going around? Be a joke. Americans are borrowing more. 7.5% increase in credit over the past year, largest since 2011. Droob says we're gonna be fucking rich. Let's go. We will be soon. You guys, let me know. Make sure the music's not too loud, and let me know what you need to look into. I want to know people's take. If you want to drop it in chat, what's your take on crypto right now? Because crypto is looking sketchy. Bitcoin's at this level that if it doesn't hold, it's not going to look good over the long term. Let's check out how Ethereum, let's see, Ethereum, same thing, at this level that's let's pull up my trading view. Let's see. If anybody saw last night's video on AMC, what were your thoughts on that? Because that was, the theory is interesting, and it took a while to draw out, but I think that the way it's playing out is like too similar to not think so, if that makes sense. Let's see, bars pattern, and if this is true, let's see. either gonna see $5 late July, or you're gonna see a push, the squeeze, in my opinion. And I know dates piss people off because it's like every time it gets pushed back, and I feel the same way, right? I just get juked out. It's not like I'm trying to anticipate nothing. I just get juked out with the charts. See how since, oh yeah, that was it. Redbox was cranking with a, oh my god. Redbox up about 50% with a 200% almost short interest on this thing. This is about to go nuts. If shorts get stuck in this, oh my god. Well, right now they are. But this thing could be serious. So usually with these plays, a lot of the times, just based off of Redbox's chart setup, right? Usually with these plays, shorts will let it go up to about, if you're taking a look at the chart, right, to about $11, and then it would slowly crash back down. This actually got a breakout. I don't think shorts are holding this thing anymore. Oh my god, Redbox at almost $15 right now. Check the volume on this thing. Redbox. 41 million. Recently 1453. Redbox is going crazy. How about Sensonics, SESN? Oh, this was doing decent. Oh, bleeding today, down 10%. If anybody's in this, you'd want to see it hold at least around 67 cents or so. 66 cents. I'd probably cut under 62. And then BBIG, how's that doing? BBIG slightly green. I would, not financial advice, but I would consider this a buying point for BBIG. This is super low. Extremely low. Let's see here. Damn, it's getting bright again. It is getting bright. Although this kind of bugs my eyes to look at the computer without this. All right, guys. Let's get chat involved here. Let me actually pull something from YouTube. I would rather go live from the computer, but I just don't know how good the Wi-Fi is gonna hold up. I can try it. What up, Marvin? It's good, bro. How's your day going? Would you guys rather me like record from the laptop? I don't know how good the Wi-Fi is gonna hold up because I'm out right now. I'd have to use a hotspot. I could try it. What's your Hobson? What's your brackets? Yo, dog. What's your brackets? Straight to business. I made a basic brackets video, and then I made a in-depth one after that. And now that Trey put out a 100K video, so on and so forth, I also put out another video just to keep up with everything. And I personally think it's a bad idea to have brackets. I think anybody in the community, and let me go to it. I think anybody in the community that watched this video that I put up, okay? I think anybody in the community that watched this final exit strategy 2 months ago is probably going to get the best exit out of AMC. I really do think so. And that's because I don't think you should get out based on a number or a bracket unless you hit that. Unless you hit that and you get out not greedy. But I think that's the best way to get out. I went over everything. It's a long video. It's about 18 minutes. I think brackets are a bad way to do it to get out of this play. I really do think so. I think you should look at the chart and a few other things that come into play. I'm actually going to press on this video right now, but we're not going to react to it so that we can get into more stuff. If you guys would rather me record from my computer, let me know. I just don't want the Wi-Fi to go out, which would suck. Yeah, so in this video, if I remember, this was a while ago, almost 3 months now. But there's BlackRock, Vanguard, and retail whales that are holding. Okay, there's retail, FOMO, and Gamma, of course, and shorts covering. Right. There's also data reported to us. There's social media, and there's greed, and there's fear. Every single thing is going to be coming into play at a different time, and all at the same time, if that makes sense. And we had this run to 20, run to 70, and then essentially, right, remember, this is 3 months ago. I guarantee you I explained it a lot better in this video's quick breakdown. But at some point, you're going to reach where you decide between fear and greed. And be fearful when others are greedy is a good quote, right? There's sell to close, initial profit taking, and strategies that you could use. We go over them in this video. And there's also ways you can get out based off TA, right? Technical analysis, the data that's reported to you. And then you go over limit and market orders. Okay, we went over all this in this video. Also stop losses and pre-milestone selling. And what this means is pre-milestone selling. I wanted anybody who watched this, because chances are they're probably subscribed to me, right? This community. I wanted anybody who watched this to get the best exit at the best price on this. So what I'm planning is going for those top ticks, those high numbers that people aren't going to really be able to sell at, right? I want to be that group that does. Also, pre-milestone selling. What this means is, we gave examples in the video. There's going to be people selling at 100, of course, because that's just a number, right? People that want to get out and that don't really have full faith in this thing running higher. There's going to be people getting out at $1,000 because, it's $1,000. People think that's high enough, right? It's going to be at a 500 billion market cap or whatever it's going to be at. And pre-milestone selling means that you're going to hop out at $90 instead. You're going to hop out at $900 instead. And then you can wait and you can do different plans, and it all goes into this video, and that is so you can get out before people do. Because when you hit those milestone levels, shorts will take advantage, I assume. And you're probably going to see a large sell-off, if not a smack. So overall, Mind of a Millie said, is now a good time to get into AMC? I got 10K to drop. Personally, I can't give financial advice, but what I can tell you is, even if you didn't believe in a squeeze, this is a fundamentally undervalued company. Relatively safer play, in my opinion, to get into now when this stock is under 20 bucks. Personal, right? I'm, again, no financial advice coming from me, but personally, I do think now is a decent time. Now, you could wait and you could risk it. We could potentially go lower. I think if we do go lower, it's going to take some time, and it seems tough. It seems like they don't have the firepower to push us any lower due to how we're trading and the cost of our creeping up. Everything really coming into play, honestly. And the SPY getting slaughtered, AMC and GameStop staying in their channel, even though AMC's down 4%, right? Let me let's take away the drawings here so you guys can see what we're kind of talking about. Let's see here. Yeah, this is what we're kind of going over. I think they're holding up pretty well, actually, because they're in this little channel right here. This is AMC. This is what I would say the rejection level, right? I don't have the drawings up, right? But this level, and then you take GameStop, same thing, staying in this zone. But then you take a look at the S&P 500, the SPY, and you'll see that it got slaughtered out of this zone that it was in. AMC, GameStop are not. They're actually holding up pretty decent. So I think they're looking good. I really do. I don't know why my phone brightness just did that, but that's bothering me. Amar, what's good, bro? Sometimes the live chat's not popping up. Let me scroll over here so I can see. Marvin G. Days to cover over 3 days. Multiple day venture when it does pop. Agreed, though. Yeah, definitely. Synthetics are the key, in my opinion. Keep up the content. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Personally, there's no doubt about it. There's definitely synthetics in this play. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to be pushed down, honestly, down to these levels. But it really doesn't matter, right? Synthetics or no synthetics, what matters is when we're going to sell. Because if you really think about it, right, if they use synthetics to just crank us down, for example, right, to where, let's say they got in at $2, right, and they crank us down to $2. Even if they want to cover there, right, it's not going to happen, because what's going to happen is you have, I wish I had like a whiteboard in front of you so I could just do this, but like, let's say you have 10 people. They all have, they all have this golden ticket. They all have this golden ticket that takes them a flight across the world to this place, and you have to get to that place, right? You have an important meeting, you have to get to that place. Otherwise, you're fucked. I don't know, for whatever reason. This is probably a bad example. I'm coming up off the top of my head. Let's say you're trying to buy one of those tickets from those 10 people within a certain amount of time, right? And they're all saying no. They're all saying no to your $100. It doesn't matter if they take us down to $2. The price is just gonna bid up. The price is gonna bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up, bid up. They're not covering. They're offering higher prices, and until one of us let go of those shares, they can't cover it. So it really doesn't matter. They can push us to $2. It's just gonna bid right up, bid right up, bid right up. If no one's letting go until 100, it's gonna bid up, bid up, bid up to 100. Shorts can't get out. No matter what, they can't get out. So synthetics are definitely a thing. If they had to cover them, right? Because if we all let go at 100, but then they still had to cover synthetics, we could just let it ride out again, and so on and so forth. But I personally don't. I don't think the price right now really matters. I think if you were to ask yourself, why are they doing this? Why wouldn't they just cover? In my opinion, my personal opinion, I think they're going to be bankrupt either way. Anybody short in this play is going to be bankrupt, because no one's going to sell to them at a decent price, and it's not going to happen. So I think that they're just going to prolong this thing until they burn anyway, because they're bankrupt either way, right? It's not just going to be, we do this and we take that from them. It's going to be a head-butting battle until something happens. Amar says, all good, we're gonna be rich soon. Yes, sir, let's go. Hung Ting, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. There is a AMC board meeting next week. What is your thought? I actually didn't hear about the board meeting, but if I were to say anything, I'm just hoping that Adam Aaron pulls his move, because he said he's gonna pounce at a certain point. I'm hoping he pulls a move here. Other than that, I don't see anything bad coming from it, right? Shorts take advantage anyway, so I'm excited. I'm excited if there's a board meeting. I really am. What are your thoughts on it? That's what I want to know. Redbox, yeah, I know. Redbox was going crazy. Redbox was up 50%. Shorts are getting... Okay, yeah, Redbox up 51%. Shorts are getting obliterated in this. Is anybody in Redbox? Let me know if you guys are in Redbox. This had like 200% short interest or something like that. Something absolutely nuts. Sadly, I ain't. Yeah, me neither. If anybody in chat hasn't heard of it or hasn't seen yesterday's update video on AMC, we're starting a trading challenge on the channel. It's gonna start Monday. If you want time, if you want time to be able to get in, remember, it starts Monday, but that doesn't mean we're going to find a trade Monday. That's just the day where we're all prepped and set up and ready to go. Let me see. Let me drop this in chat in case one of you want to do it. So me and a lot of other people from the community are going to be starting a trading challenge, $100 to 1K, so that anybody can do it. And I'm pinning this in the comment section in case you guys want to sign up right there. You can get free stocks and sell them to just put towards the 100. overall, that's what I'm using because I'm starting on a clean slate, and that's what a few other people are using as well. So if you guys want to do that, you can get free money towards 100 to start. What this is, it's not just me tracking my trades 100 to 1K. It's me and all you guys, and you can join the free Discord if you want to. We're gonna talk in there, but we're gonna be going over the trades before we make them. Okay, it's gonna be really, it's gonna show patience and layup of trades. So we're gonna try to just compound 100 to a K, and if we make that happen, we're probably gonna go from 1 to 10 and just keep compounding, right? 10xing our account. So if you guys want to do that, the link is in the comments down below. Overall, I'm excited to do it. Hopefully we get some layup trades. Again, Monday doesn't mean that we're going to find our first trade. I want to make sure that we're going to be able to find one that's good, because $100 you can lose with a snap of a finger, especially if you're trading options, which what I linked down there does trade options, and you can short, go long. And I do plan on using options just because you can scale faster, but it is definitely more risky. So hopefully this challenge goes good. Again, if you want to join that, you can start with a clean slate, link down there, and also the free Discord will be linked in the description if you guys want to hop in there, see what AMC and GameStop are working with. AMC kind of curling back around here. Let's take a look at the cycles and if anything is lining up. I got to be able to see the computer here, see what's lining up. Yeah, if this cycle does play out, I mean, we're closing around the zone, right? We're either going to close, if this cycle does play out, we're probably going to bleed a little more on AMC. Personally, today, we're probably going to close between 11.95 and 12.50. I know that's a decent range, but it's about a 55 cent range here that we could probably close at. Let's see. Oh, is AMC getting a pop? AMC's getting a little pop here off this candle. Is the SPY moving? Nah, SPY's hanging flat. Good morning, Rhonda. How's it going? You didn't miss a crazy amount. We just went over a little bit here and there. Looks like GameStop's getting rejected at this 131 again. Want that to break over here. GameStop green though, which is really surprising. Let's see. Is there any word on GameStop's cost to borrow? Is that creeping up or not? Ortex reports max GameStop borrow spike to 256%. Again, I don't like to look at the max, but that is absurd. That means at least someone is paying that price, which again comes to my point. They're just going to bleed themselves no matter what they have to do, because they're bankrupt either way, in my opinion. But that is absurd. If shorts were smart, I think there is a way where they could possibly not be bankrupt and let the price start bidding up by just fucking stacking on call options instead of paying this cost to borrow fee. Just stack on calls because it's 10x leverage anyway. Yeah, just stack calls and just let it go. But at the same time, if they're battling the market maker with us, that's probably going to be worse for them, right? Current minimum GameStop borrow rate for new loans is 35.87%. And January 21st, before the run to 500, was a high of 16% apparently. So we're already over that. There's somehow, some way suppressing the price down. Let me know if this music's too loud. It seems like it's getting a bit too loud here. Let me retweet Elon's tweet here. All right. Yeah, so all the numbers are over what they were. Yeah, that's another thing. When Gary Gensler spoke, Virtu did not like it. Christian, dope vids, man. Do you have a strategy of when to get calls other than just getting long calls? Yeah, there's definitely a strategy to it. I don't know if I put anything up on the channel, but what we were talking about was it's called AMC stock final exit strategy on the channel. We probably went over it in there. If you are someone who loses back and forth on calls on AMC, I think there's a safer way to do things, but I know it's also a waiting game, so if you need money fast, it's probably not going to work for you. But if you sell your shares on the way up at whatever price, I don't know, whatever your price is, you can just grab puts and ride the wave down, right? And you're going to make a shitload of money. No matter what, this thing's going to come down from, a movie theater company's not going to be worth $5,000 a share for X amount of years, so that's going to definitely come down. So that's something you can do, ride the wave down. I don't know if that was really an answer. Leroy, what's good, bro? Christian, though, as for buying them, I think it's kind of just a long shot, to be honest, because I think the price is pretty controlled. If you get the cycles down pretty well, it's should be pretty easy to trade. I think we can go over that, definitely, probably in tonight or tomorrow's video. Lately, I've been dropping them on Friday just because, but sometimes I drop them on Saturday. I'll probably just drop it tonight, to be honest, but I'm not for sure on that one. Leroy, how's your day going, bro? There's been a lot of people. Hang on, let me check Redbox real quick. Ortex just tweeted. Ortex, baby, come here. Let's see. Where's Ortex tweet? Did they not just tweet? Yeah, correct. We updated our short interest methodology in February, which includes extensive backstring, machine learning, regression analysis. Okay, just talking about the short interest here. Damn, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Gotcha, man. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, honestly, hopping in. Good, bro. I'm just glad it's Friday. Yeah, me too. Anyone else ready for that $1,000 chicken? Oh yeah. Listen, I can sell you a chicken for $1,000. Get Cash App or whatever. But no, dead ass, I'm ready. Any opinion on price brackets? So this is being thrown around a lot. Someone else hopped in chat and said it. So I'm gonna have to reiterate a little bit. I think price brackets, so I do have an in-depth price bracket video. I have a basic price bracket video. I wouldn't watch the basic one because the in-depth one came out after, and I realized that some stuff I said in the basic one did not make sense. Overall, if you guys want the best price, in my opinion, if you want to get out the best price, I think this community can do it. And I think it's not by brackets. If you want the best price, not even a joke, AMC stock final exit strategy, it's on the channel. Final exit strategy. This is not going over brackets. There's a better way to get out of this to get peak price, in my opinion. Because if you pick a number and you get out at that number and it keeps flying, you're out of luck. But at the same time, you don't want to get greedy. And every single thing I think that you have to know is in that video. And that's why I haven't made another final exit strategy video, because final means final. As for brackets, I don't know. Off the top of my head, this has never happened before. So there's a part of me that's saying, dude, I don't know what the fuck this can go to. I don't know if they're going to dig in, the fucking world money supply, the insurance shit, everything coming into play, and this thing hits whatever a share, right? Because it's never happened before. So there's a part of me that says that, and then there's a part of me that comes in logically thinking, and I'm like, okay, well, 5K could be potentially logical because that's 2.5 trillion about market cap or something around there. Don't quote me. And there's a company in the stock market, Apple, that's worth that much. So something that's never happened before, the greatest wealth transfer in history of all time, being worth just one company, I think, logically that's possible. So I think brackets I'm like outweighed with brackets. I don't know what to think, honestly. But I do think that's probably that's definitely the best way to get out. Cruise. I don't know if you want to watch that. But it's 18 minutes. I think it's definitely worth it. If you don't want to watch it again, and you're in the free Discord, which is linked under the video, I know, I guarantee at some point at like 9:10, I'll probably have time if someone were to ask me in the Discord to just explain the video if you don't want to watch it, because I like to hop in the Discord a lot. So if you want to do that. What, you guys get Dunkin' coffee? I'm interested to see people's orders at Dunkin'. I get the buttered pecan. Probably should get it with less sugar, but I think I need it, man. 4 cream, 4 sugar. That's not that bad. Not bad. Not that bad. And liquid sugar for sure. If you don't get liquid sugar, you're probably tripping sad, if I'm being real. And if you're wondering why every time I move the camera, it's because when I go back to the charts, it's like blocking a big part of what I have to see. So Redbox is taking a breather. It's getting smacked right here. You want this to hold, in my opinion, if you have stop losses in, I'd cut under 1180. But overall, I think this thing probably gonna hold around 1265. Hopefully get a bounce, or honestly even higher. But we'll see what happens with Redbox. Either this is a trap and it's gonna get slaughtered by end of day, or if it comes down sideways and it closes above 1190, I think shorts are probably going to shit bricks and get out. Maybe tonight or maybe next week. But this reminds me of SPRT. Leroy says my fat ass just eats donuts. It was like, yeah, YouTube was like, do you want to hide or show this comment? I'm like, what? What did someone say? My fat ass just eats donuts. Donuts are fire, dude. Donuts are so good. Honestly, when I see a donut or when I get a donut, it just makes me happy. Like, I just want to smile. But Redbox right now, if this does close, like, anywhere, like, sideways or just up a little bit, it's just reminding me of SPRT. If this thing runs after hours, which I took a fat L on SPRT. If you guys don't remember that squeeze, SPRT was a pain in my ass. If you haven't heard this story, I had calls on it. And it wasn't crazy. It wasn't crazy. I lost like a little over $3,000. I think it was like 3,500 or something. But I had calls on it, and it was running. I believe it ran up to like $16. Let's see if the chart is still here. Yeah, so the chart is still here, right? This is when I was holding it. So I had some calls on it. It ran up to like $19. I was up about, I don't know what I was up. I was up like 800 to 1,000 in profit. I cut it. Again, guys, I wasn't the best trader, and I still am not now, right? A lot of people in chat are definitely better. But SPRT, this stock, in case you want to see, right down here. So I cut those. I took the profit. I was really happy. And then I remember that night, right? My girlfriend, she wanted to play Minecraft, so we were playing Minecraft. And I checked the market late. And it's Friday night, so I'm like, oh, all the stress is off. I just had a green week, right? I was like, nasty. The week's over. I just made that grand profit on a Friday. I look at the stock, right? And it's at fucking like $35. And I'm like, no way. I'm telling her like, yo, I just cut this profit. I could have been up like this much. I'm like calculating it and shit. And then I'm like, damn, it's whatever. Sometimes you miss it, sometimes you miss it. And then it double impacted me when I woke up Monday, and that was the first stock I checked, and it was at $60. $60. That 1K profit would have been probably like 12K profit. And I'm just sitting there like, damn, bro. So you know what my dumbass did? Again, was way less patient then, and I was revenge trading. I decided it was a good idea to, grab calls at $50, grab calls at $51, right? I think you know the rest of the story. Let's move on. Let's move on. Either way, lost all that profit in there. Sort of the same thing happened with Prague too. Didn't this ticker change? Wait, what happened to Prague? What ticker did Prague change to? If anybody knows. Let's check chat. Greg, I bought 50 more shares of AMC today at $12.15 per share. Nasty, bro. Good stuff. Yeah, people have been loading up lately. I don't know why Stonko Tracker doesn't tell how many shares are DRS of AMC float, what it does for GameStop. Leroy says, in my opinion, 1K is doable for AMC. Yeah, I agree. That's like, that's a definite doable in my opinion. Greg says, my opinion, AMC 250, 325, then a huge sell-off. So, I think there's going to be huge sell-offs no matter what. And that is obviously because it's not just us. There's Vanguard, BlackRock, other institutions that hold a lot, and there's retail whales. For example, right? I'm just taking an example. I'm not going to... Trey never gave a price target. I'm going to put that out there right now. But I'm just giving an example, right? Let's say the average retail holder is holding 500 shares of AMC, right? And then, for example, you have, let's just say, Trey, right? Let's just say Trey, he didn't give a price target. Let's say he sells at 270, but he has a shitload. We'll call him a retail whale. I don't know how much shares he has, but let's just say he had an absurd amount of shares. He sells there, you're going to have a huge sell-off. Either way, no matter what, right? You have Vanguard, BlackRock. What they're going to do, they're smart motherfuckers. They're not going to get too greedy. They already have a lot of shares, right? They're going to be up billions by the time the price gets high. They know retail, a lot of retail is getting out at, let's say, $1,000, right? A lot of retail is going to get out $1,000. They're going to sell, again, like we went over in the final exit strategy video, they're going to get out pre-milestone numbers. You're going to see a huge sell-off probably right before 1,000. Right? You're going to have people's orders not getting filled. What I'm trying to say here is you're going to have huge sell-offs at multiple price targets and multiple milestones. If you watch that final exit strategy video, you'll understand. But as long as shorts don't cover, it really doesn't matter. If shorts aren't out yet and the rest isn't selling, the price is going to go. That's it. The price is going to go unless they have enough shares to get out with who sold. But overall, I do think 1,000 is possible. 250 to 325, then a huge sell-off. Greg, what price are you going to sell at? Greg, just curious. If you don't want to put it, no problem. Leroy says, bro, same here for me with Mark. M-A-R-K, you lost on that one? Let me see. Remark Holdings. Ooh, did you lose on the run-up to 670? Is that what you lost on, Leroy? That's harsh. Bought in at 212. Oh, yeah. Oh, bought in at 212 and sold at 271. No, so you did good on that one. Oh, okay. Facts. Damn, I only have 1,051 shares now, but buying more. Bro, that's you're good. Prague changed to BIOR. Thank you. I could not think of it. BIOR. Let's see. Oh, man. Penny stock. It's sad, honestly, what happened to Prague. Because I think back then the community wasn't as informed about market makers, corruption, hedge funds, and like everything. I think we weren't as informed. If we were back then, we probably would have done more to save Prague. in my opinion. I think Prague is being shredded to the floor, like Mullen, like BRQS. Made 48K. Holy shit, dude. Let's see. Oh, my hand looks so weird in the camera. What the fuck? I would sell some at 250, 300, but we'll save some for the MOAS. Yeah, facts. Facts. Yeah, I don't know. I want to rewatch that video myself, my AMC stock final exit strategy, but I still think that what is in there is perfect. A perfect way to get out. Let's see. GameStop's pattern that it has forming right now is actually bullish, and the fact that it's green is a nasty thing to see. Let's see. GameStop tried to break out of this channel here, but now it's playing ping pong. Let's see here. This channel. Rejected. If GameStop continues to trade in this, it's probably going to get rejected around the 133 area or bounce, right? If it sells off, or it's going to bounce around 121. This is where the ping pong zone is for me. Otherwise, breakout up or down. Personally, this is a rising bull channel here. I think that GameStop is looking pretty decent to break to the upside, hopefully. Let's see. Anybody new in chat? We're doing a... Hang on, let me show the comments real quick. It's going to hit... Your hand looked like a leg that never misses leg day, dead ass. I was looking at my camera because I have it up on my computer every now and then so I can see, like, comments easier. I was looking at it and I was like, what's in my camera? Like, I thought my knee was up here. I'm not even lying. I thought my knee was in the camera. And I'm like, wait a minute. I got all fucked up. But it's going to hit 250 this year. I'll sell everything at 200 and wait till it comes down to buy again. Good luck, Victor. In my opinion, I'm not going to say if that's a good or bad strategy, but in my opinion, at a certain price, right? At a certain price, it's not going to be, can they stump the momentum anymore? At a certain price, it's going to be margin call. They can't hold it, right? Probably a little past 72 where they're really fucked. I don't know for sure because I don't know what's in their account. But pretty much, I don't know. I think that once they try and cover, they're going to really try and cover or else they're screwed. I personally think it's a bad idea to buy back in. I'm telling you guys personally, remember, do what you want to do. I think if you sell during the squeeze and buy back in, you're probably going to chase and ruin a lot, and that's a heavy psychology thing that they're going to play on a lot of us. I think the better way to do it is just grab some puts and ride it down not with all the profit you made, but your initial investment. So if you want to lose that, again, that's all in the final exit strategy video on the channel. Yo, Devin, what's up, bro? How's it going? Greg says, I really wanted to hold, but don't want to get fucking holding the bag. Just gonna roll with it. Yeah, I don't blame you. You know, get out whatever you think. So the max, right? Max people have probably been in this about like a year and a half. Would you have made doing a regular job, or doing whatever you guys do, would you have made the same amount that you're projecting to make off AMC in 2 years? So would you have made that in 2 years doing your regular job? And if not, then be happy, because all you had to do was wait and hold. So know that number. Personally, it's not about what you make, it's about what you do with the money. So just try and be smart with that. BIOR short interest 14.82. Yeah, not crazy. And I think you'd have to have a big catalyst and retail jump into that as well. I'm personally not touching that. I made money on Prague, lost money on Prague, and I'm done with that stock unless it gained a lot of traction. Yeah, it looks like GameStop got rejected again. It's getting a push to the downside. How's the SPY looking? SPY is actually holding this 390 right here. Is this a fib level? Let me check my trading view for what we have mapped out here. No, the SPY's kind of holding directly between the 236 and the low of the fib, which is down at 380. See what happens here though. If this doesn't hold here, you're probably going to see 380, to be honest. Let's see. I hope the halts don't kill us. Yeah, dude, I know. I don't know. I don't know about the halts. I think there's too much hidden shit that goes on within the halts when we get halted. Halts are supposed to happen for reasons. They're not natural reasons. They're not supposed to happen so that, you know, corruption and shit can happen in the background. I just don't like it. It's sketchy. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of halts, dude. A lot of halts. Honestly, I just can't wait for the feeling again, right? Like, just back when AMC ran to 72, I remember feeling so good. Like, it was just such a happy time in life. Like, everything else just felt like a blur. Like, I was just so happy to be just in this community and seeing everybody green, every single account green, everyone just fucking slaughtering the market. That was just so fun. That was just amazing. When we get back there, this time when we get back there, knowing that it happened, I'm gonna really soak it in. Like, I'm gonna really soak it in. Make sure that I don't drop Fs if we're lagging. I didn't think so, but drop Fs if we're lagging. I don't know if the connection's going or something. Hopefully it's all set. If it looks normal to you guys, I'm probably just look like I'm cooked, but my thing was just looking fucked up for a second. Okay, it says we're good. I think we're good here. Yeah. We're not gonna be on stream forever. I just wanted to check in with you guys. Is anybody hopping in the trading challenge, by the way? We're gonna start that next week, Monday. 100 to 1K first step, also free Discord. If you want to start that, remember the link is in the comments, so if you guys want to do that. Honestly, what you're probably gonna get, right? So when you sign up for that, which linked in the comments, and deposit $1, it says you're gonna get 6 free stocks worth up to 3,500, which would be crazy if you got super lucky. But realistically, you're probably gonna get around $40 in my opinion. Just based off of when people sign up and I get the free stocks. I know, you know, you're probably gonna get around $40. That's my logistics. And if that's the case, you just have to put up 60 for this trading challenge. And we're gonna hopefully make it into $1,000 for you and for everybody. Hopefully we don't lose that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, link in the comments. So if you guys want to do that, or if you want to do that when the video is over or whatever. SPY getting slaughtered. I was kind of in like a little mix here because I took a look, like right at first when the market was selling off, I was like, okay, you know, hedge funds, this isn't gonna be able, they're not gonna be able to hedge against this, right? Like the bleed is too powerful to win on some of your short positions. But then I was like, okay, that was all wrong, right? Bloody market. It's good for bears, right? Bloody market bears want that. Shorts want that. And then I confirmed it with Volkswagen, right? So I looked at the Volkswagen squeeze, and I saw that the market tanked. And when it rallied back up, by the time it got back up, Volkswagen was gone out of the mix. So what I'm thinking is, however long this takes, when we come out of it, I'm really hoping that you see something happen with AMC, especially the way things are lining up. I don't know. I don't personally think they have enough firepower to bring us down because the cost to borrow is so high right now. But again, we went over synthetics and shit, which is a pain in the ass. But I don't know if they have the firepower, right? If we get put through an entire another cycle and drop another 57%, you're coming down at least into the $7 range, at least, right? I don't know if they have enough firepower to do that. With that being said, if they don't put us through another cycle, you're either going to see this one play out inverse, which is going to essentially take us to $26. If you see this play out inverse, remember some parts can, some parts cannot. So we could just trade sideways. But if you break that, right, if you come up to $26, I think that's a fat level. Ultimately $32. But if you come up to 26, that's a big level to fight. We talked about a median at 25. A long video, weird theory. I hope that my thing is still going here. Let's see, is this broken? No, we're good. We are good. All right. Oh, we just on. So yeah, I'm hoping that when this bear market is done, we get a pop. Really hope so. Really do. Let's see. Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't watch the videos, this takes too long to go over, but I'll give you a basic view of what we're tracking. I don't know if you can see this. Extremely complicated, it really is. I'll just leave it at that. But if you do watch the videos, you guys know what we're tracking. Overall, guys, I think that's probably gonna do it. I have to piss really bad too. And I'll probably check in later, or just drop the video later. But I'll have to do some digging, and of course, that's pretty much it. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be sure to tune in for tonight's video and let me know you were in the live stream. I'll remember all you guys, I really will. So as long as you comment on the video, I'll know who was in the live stream. Leroy, Greg, Devin, Cruz, Victor, Rhonda, Christian, Amar, I don't know if you're still in here, Hong Ting, Marvin, Droobs, Ivan, Mind of a Millie, right? Everybody, I'll remember you guys. So, have a good day, bro. I appreciate it. Was that Ocugen? No, that was AMC. I had Ocugen written because I wanted to watch Ocugen. I told people to keep an eye on it. It's looking, the setup's looking decent. I don't want to keep a crazy eye on it, but no, I'm just keeping a side eye on that. SCSN as well, and BBIG. Also, guys, make sure to keep an eye on Redbox. But overall, guys, that's going to do it. I love you all. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and make sure to tune in for tonight's video. Guys, if you want to, make sure to hit that link so we can get this trading challenge going. Love you guys. That was a nice 1 hour of hanging out. Lottery Stocks out. Peace.